My name's Casey. I live just outside of Dallas, Texas.
My name is Muqtada. I'm from Iraq.
My name is Natalie Russo, and I'm from Carmel, Indiana.
My name is James Avad. I'm from Peru.
So I'm Alex, I'm from Russia.
My name is Jack Appleby and I'm based in the UK.
Evgenii Tilipman, and I'm living in Belgrade in Serbia.
So my name's Davino. I'm from Connecticut.
This past week, I had the opportunity to interview these 8 different designers. And this has by far been my favorite video that I have ever done because I learned so much. So over the next couple minutes, you're going to learn more from these designers about what type of design work they do, how much they earn every year, and at the very end of the video, each one of them is going to share their #1 piece of advice that will help you earn more money as a designer. Let's get into it.
I'm mainly doing like full cycle design. So I'm working with the client from the very beginning, doing all of the design work. And then I am developing that out mainly in Webflow. Really this is about maybe a year and a couple months in for me. Last year, just with my web design, I made $39,000. Yeah, this year I've almost got to what I've made for last year. And obviously the goal is to keep pressing, and I'm really targeting 100K for this year.
I do Webflow design as my main product, but pretty much anything if they need business cards or things like that, I will also do that. But my main product is Webflow development and design. So right now, I actually just hired my first assistant to help me out. But besides that, it's been just me for the last 4 or 5 years. And so I'm slowly growing to be hopefully more of an agency, but right now I would say more of a solopreneur. So last year, my final revenue came in at 69,000. And I'm on track this year to hopefully be around 80.
I do a bunch of stuff. I do UX, UI, and I do Webflow development. Also, a specific situation of mine that I'm a medical student, so I'm working part-time. I think I do it for kind of 18 to 25, that kind of range. For me, it's cool. I can focus on my study and also get a good chunk of money. Per year, it's like, well, I'm from Iraq, so Iraq, the average salary is 500 or 400. As a monthly salary, I'm earning somewhere between 1,500 to 2,500, which is more than 5 times more what the average Iraqi would earn. So it's kind of like 20, 30K per year.
Yeah, so my background is being a freelance WordPress developer. But as soon as I discovered Webflow, it sort of changed the game a little bit. So we primarily specialize in Webflow development and SEO, but now we're a team of about 5 of us. So we are officially like an agency as opposed to me just being a freelancer. And it's been like that for around the past 2 years. I'm probably working 7 or 8 hours a day at the moment. So this past year, we've actually revenue-wise hit 6 figures, which is really good. But because obviously we have a team, my actual income has been around 55,000 in pounds, of course. The last month, which is the start of the financial month, is actually our best sort of revenue month that we've had. So we actually hit 16,000 in revenue last month. So hopefully, if we're building in that right direction, it could be, close to 150, 160 in revenue.
I do a little bit of everything. I'm a Webflow expert, Wiz and Sano expert too. I work for an agency, but I freelance and Upwork. I'm working around 48 hours, 50 hours per week. It's a lot. The payment here in Peru is pretty bad for professionals. Like, I'm not saying that I earn a lot, but for here it's a pretty good salary. Obviously, I want to keep growing. My salary just increased. Like the amount that I charge per hour has just increased. Last year, I will say I made like 36, 40K on a year. I think this year I'm going to be making between 60K.
We're going to pause really fast. If you're enjoying this video and you want me to start working on a part 2, interviewing more designers from more parts of the world, hit the like button down below so I know that this is the type of video that you like. And if you would like me to interview you in one of these next videos, comment your name down below and I'll be sure to have my team reach out to you.
I have my own agency. I started it 5 months ago. No, I usually work since I wake up till I fall asleep. My MRR is about 6,000 euros. I have the huge network of people from my last job. Yeah, definitely. All my clients are referrals.
I've been doing freelance web design for about 2 years now. I was going to UConn, University of Connecticut, studying engineering, and that just wasn't working out. It was during COVID. I ended up dropping out with my cousin and starting my agency, Davino Digital. So when I first started out, I was definitely working a lot more than I do now. I'm working about 40 hours a week right now, so keeping it pretty standard, not trying to work myself to death. But when I first started out, I definitely worked 60-hour weeks, very common. Right now, we're doing about 7 or 8K a month, depending on the month. Last month, I think we did 7.4. And this month, if everything goes well, we probably could do 10. Things are picking up at a very steady rate. We get new retainers. It adds by 1,000 a month, and then we get new projects. So we're doing design, development, SEO, and then as of very recently, we've been doing social media marketing as well, because I found that pretty much every client that comes to me asking for a website or asking for a website in SEO, they also want social media management because they don't want to work with somebody that only does one or two of the things they want. They want somebody who's going to be out there doing everything that they want, managing their website, the SEO, the social media, just all of it in one place.
Man, I'm currently a team lead at Canadian agency that's based in Serbia, and now I'm kind of working there full time. Lots of projects, lots of work, lots of learning. But yeah, I'm doing everything from research part. So let's say if a client came to us, I'd be doing both, let's say, the user journey, so the IA, the whole information architecture. I'd be taking care of figuring out who his clients are, making sure that we are speaking to the clients in the proper manner. So let's say figuring out what the language is, take care of designs, managing designers, take care of development, managing developers. So basically full scope, doing everything all over the board, earning anywhere between 3,500 and between 4,500 per month. If we multiply that by 12, it's like 48,000 a year.
Yeah, what I've really been trying to do is position myself as an expert. And so I post a ton on LinkedIn, as well as I have my own YouTube channel. And so I'm just consistently putting out content as I'm learning, as I'm growing. I'm sharing that with other people.
I would say the biggest thing that I learned is just giving it time. Like, I know at the beginning, I was always so concerned about trying to figure out what price to do, but the more experience I got, the more comfortable I felt raising my prices. When I started, I was at $25 an hour, and now I'm up to 100, and I would slowly move it up every time I got more comfortable when I got new clients.
Communication. If you have a good sense of communication, if you have good network, then you'll be just fine.
Trying to build recurring revenue within the company as much as possible. And you can also do that from a design perspective. I think we've seen a lot of companies out there offer, subscription-based designs. So what's really helped us grow our revenue is basically implementing some sort of recurring revenue model or service within the business.
It's just to start. It's just go onto YouTube, start learning.
Be patient. Just don't rush. I waited for a great client for 2 months. I almost ran out of money, and it worked out.
Invest in yourself and your business. So when I was getting started out, I was investing in courses, reading a lot of books. I've read quite a few books now on entrepreneurship, sales, some web design stuff as well, and just taking as many online classes as you can. Some of the resources are free, some of them aren't, but invest in yourself and then invest in your business. So invest in new team members, maybe some ads, anything you could do to really put money back in and let the thing grow.
I did make a couple of mistakes, and if I was a bit smarter, what I would have done, I would have contacted multiple agencies and tried to work for multiple places at the same time. So it would be like working the same hours, the same amount of work, but for different contractors, and I would not be so dependent on one source of income.
This past week, I learned so much from each of these designers, and I'm incredibly grateful for each of them for giving their valuable time to come do these calls and help me make this video, and even more importantly, for being transparent about what they do and how much money they earn. This can be a difficult topic to talk about, but I truly believe that this can be inspiring and motivating for the rest of us. So I would really encourage you to click the links down below and go follow each one of them on social media, because all of them are fantastic examples of successful designers. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.